Hi everyone, and welcome to, well, I like to say a bite-sized pickups, but this isn't. This is, what the Retro Bear said, a dinner-sized pickups. I've got loads to show you. Today I've been down to the Black Country gaming event that were organised by Danester and Harper. Great venue, great. It's only small, but to be honest, it was just right. This very first event that they've hosted, it was perfect. You know, we were very busy, and I don't think Danester actually expected it to be as busy, but it was good. But it wasn't overly busy that like Doncaster, where you were shuffling around shoulder to shoulder. There was still plenty of room to have a look at stuff and have a chat. And I did go down there mainly for the social aspect. I picked Pete Fighter 2 up on the way, and we went down. It was great to have Pete to chat to, and we had a good day. We met up with loads of people. There were loads of tubers there, and everybody was sound as a pound, and that's brilliant. Anyway, yeah, I spent quite a bit. I did, but I'm very happy with what I've got. The things that, I know I said I wasn't going to buy any more systems, and we'll come to that in a bit, but I needed one. Let's just say. And I've also picked up something else which is brilliant. I had seen it before, and yeah, the idea has always played in my mind that maybe one day I'd have one of these certain items, and the restructuring of my new lockup has given me the chance to get one. And anyway, I'll get onto it in a bit. So let me have a cup of coffee because I've only just got back. Absolutely, it was a nice journey. Going, you know, we were cruise controlling it all the way down, no problem. Traffic were minimal. On the way back up, obviously, you expect it to be a little bit busier. It's funny because Pete don't actually know this, but when I dropped it off, Pete, I called into the petrol station at NDR Road, got some petrol, and I thought, oh, while I'm here, there's a car wash, touchless car wash, £3, no brushes, you know, and there's no staff, it's just all automated. I thought, brilliant, £3, bargain. It took me about 3/4 of an hour to actually get into it because there were loads of cars waiting. And the best thing is, it's come through the car wash, it's come out exactly the same as it was before it went in. Rubbish, absolutely rubbish. Yeah, you can't have a touchless car wash, it does not work. I didn't like them brushes, you see. I don't like them brushes. I always think they scratch your car. I do prefer the hand car washers, but yeah, I mean, I was just filling petrol. I thought, oh, touchless car wash. Do not bother. Don't waste your money, even though we're only £3. Anyway, rambling. Let's get on to what you're here to see, the pickups. I'm going to start off with a few eBay purchases. eBay stroke data discs. I'll start with the eBay, and we've got a couple of alternative softwares, and I'm very close now to a full set. I believe a full set. Some of the titles just not turning up, so whether I will get them, I don't know. But yeah, I'm ever closer to the full set, but I think it's going to be a good while before I even, you know, actually I am able to say, yeah, the set is complete. First, we've got Slug. Slug does appear on one of their triple decker compilation tapes on alternative. Yeah, but this is Slug. Lighting's a bit rubbish, so I don't know if it's going to pick up anything. Next, we've got Rugby Boss. This came from Germany. This is what I purchased from Germany. Strangely enough, you'd think this would have been one of the easier ones to pick up. It wasn't. It has been on eBay for ages. By this certain seller in Germany, £4.44, and then something like £4.48 for postage. Really random numbers. And I've had it on my watched list for ages. I'm always in the hope that they'll finally give in and make you an offer. But it wasn't to be. And I thought, you know what, I've not picked up an alternative game for a while, well, for a few weeks now. And I thought just get it in the collection. Don't be fooled by the orange banding at the bottom, which is usually indicates that it's an Amstrad game. It does say Commodore 64. Very strange considering that all the others, as far as I know, are all red banding, which is usually what it is. Red for Commodore, yellow for Spectrum, orange for Amstrad. I don't know whether this is because it's a foreign variant, or it's come from Germany. It's a German. I don't know, but anyway, it is in orange. I'm not bothered. For now, anyway. It's all English on back, I think. Is it? I can't even see. I ain't got my glasses, they're behind me. Next we've got an high-tech release. This is Rough and Ready. It's from some carter. That looks like, well, to me it looks like that mouse off Tom and Jerry, but I don't think it is. It must be Rough and Ready. I don't know. I've never seen that cartoon. So high-tech software did a lot of cartoon based games. Now the next one, the theme tune to this, the soundtrack, the SID tune, I've been playing virtually non-stop all week. I came across this by accident, really. I think it kind of recommended it on one of the eBay auctions, purchases that I'd got, and I thought, that seems to ring a bell. That it is this. It's from your Commodore, and it's a free game. It's called R1D1. On the cassette you've got R1D1, some kind of X-Basic and YC disk utility. But I remember vaguely, I vaguely remembered R1D1, and when I've searched for it on YouTube, I'm like, wow, I remember that now. And that wave of nostalgia that just comes over you, and I'm like, crikey. And I did remember that it had a good track to it. When I'm editing it, I'll play a little bit for you now. So yeah, it's very catchy. Nave, because in our WhatsApp group, the TMB WhatsApp group, on Fridays we do like, what do we call it? Music Friday. I forgot. All these years we've been doing it, and I forgot what we call it. Tune Friday, Music Friday. Anyway, we link a song, or chart it or whatever, any kind of music that we might think that's some of us might like. And Nave says it's a very chilled out tune, which it is. But that has jogged a lot of memories. And when I get my Commodore 64 set up in my lockup again, there will be a room tour coming shortly, which will explain why there's a bit of a restructure. I'm going to load that up. Got an itchy nose. Anyway, let's move on to what I've picked up today. I've got a few items in here which are freebies. You know, generous, very generous gifts from people. It's incredible. God, I needed that drink. I'll start with something that Pete Fighter pointed out to me. He actually mentioned it, and then I got sidetracked asking about something else which I got, I think. And then later on, Pete says, "Did you have a look at that? What I told you?" I says, "No." He says, "I'll take you to it." Anyway, it is for the price of £10, 10 English pounds. It's this little box, and as you can tell, it's the Black Ops 3 logo. And I've had trouble getting into this box all day at the gaming fair. Pete had to show me how to open it up. The shoving magnets. Look, I don't know how to use magnets. There we go. And it's a USB stick. Obviously it's Black Ops 3 themed. I'm assuming that this has maybe come out of some kind of collector's bundle edition. It's a USB stick. It's lovely. It's nice. It's got like a rubbery feel to the USB stick rather than a plastic one. But it's really nice. It's in this little foam insert, and there we've got a little magnet thing. And I was trying to push it out, and I couldn't work it out. Magnets fry my brain. Now, a gift I got off Paul Ink Northerner. He's had hold of this for me for a while, and back when I had me lock-up pretty much as a games room, I'd got everything, and I did tell him at the time I wanted a Nintendo Wii. I bought some Wii games actually. It were on the road trip, northern road trip last year, and I said, "Oh, I'm gonna get a Nintendo Wii just for some light gun games, you know, the shooting games, or driving games. I think at the time I might have said." He says, "Don't buy one." He says, "I've got one." Yeah, incredibly. Look at this. It's even boxed. It's a boxed Wii. You know, I've owned Wiis in the past, and then, as I usually do, I get rid of stuff and then I want something back again because I just can't settle. I can't settle on anything. Anyway, yeah, look at that. Thank you very much, Paul. That is absolutely fantastic. I'm not going to open it up. I think he says it needs, is it a nunchuck? Is that the little triggery thing? It's a little joystick on top, isn't it? Ah, itchy nose. My nose is itching up for some reason. But yeah, thank you very much, Paul, for that. That is incredible. It is going into my lockup, and I am gonna play some light gun games, and I bought one, and I bought it off Eddie, and bless him, he says no, hey, just take it, and I won't let him. I give it. It's only £6. You know, he's given me enough. Every time I bloody see him, he seems to have something for me. Santa Eddie. It's no longer Santa Sean, it's Santa Eddie. But yeah, I bought this off him, and I used to love this in the arcades. Never completed it because at the time it was quite expensive per go. This is Mad Dog McCree. Yeah, I'm sure everybody knows or heard of Mad Dog McCree. It's 3 games in one. It's the Gunslinger pack, so well, the 2 sequels to it. Yeah, Mad Dog McCree, Mad Dog 2. I can't see that red one because it's just too thingy for my eyes. Lovely condition. I can't actually wait to play that. 6 bar off Eddie. Thank you very much, Eddie. I hope everybody did well who was stalling. I think there was a little bit of fear, maybe that the event won't be that successful, and the traders wouldn't reap many benefits. But I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure they must have done. Dana, bless him, he was buzzing at one point. I was stood behind his stall chatting to him, and he was buzzing how many people were coming in. Really good. A freebie off Eddie is another Call of Duty related item. This is a guide, and this is for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. One of those guidebooks, Brady Games guidebooks. Advanced Warfare is one of the games of Call of Duty, the weakest one I'd say. This one and Infinite Warfare. I'm not overly into the futuristic side of COD. I prefer the realistic, modern day guns or World War II guns. I prefer that, more realism. I don't like silly jetpacks and stuff like that. This is Advanced Warfare Guidebook. Thank you very much for that, Eddie. That will go nicely into my COD collection. Have I got anything else of COD? I don't think so. Yeah, of course I have. We're going back to Paul in Northerner. I've just got everything laid out here in no particular order. So, and he gave me free Xbox One COD titles. Again, so much generosity, Paul. Thank you very much. We have got Call of Duty World War II for the Xbox One. I've got these on, I might not even have them all on PS4. But I definitely haven't got them on the Xbox One. Call of Duty World War II, that is a cracking game. One of the best CODs, I believe. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So this is the Black Ops 3. And we've also got Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I think the Black Ops are quite futuristic here a little bit late on these later titles. But I've never played them, so I don't know. Then when I was talking, went and saw Russ and Claire. Russ gave me this, and it's a compilation for the Commodore 64. This is Night Moves, Sly Spy Secret Agent, Shadow Warriors, Nightbreed and Midnight Resistance. It says there is one cassette missing on Sly Spy, I think, wasn't it? I think that's what he said. I can't remember. Eyesight's failing. The old ears are failing, and memory, the old grey matter's failing as well. And yeah, I need a coffee to keep me energy up a little bit, because it's about 5 o'clock. No, it's 5:30 in the evening. I'm spilling it all over me. So another thing that Pete pointed out to me, and he said, have you got Space Harrier for the Sega Saturn? And I said no. I'm pretty sure I am, because I think he was led to believe that I did have it. This is Space Harrier for the Sega Saturn. This is a Japanese version, and it was £40. I mean, I don't know what the going rate is for Saturn games anyway, but I was more than happy to pay that. I didn't even do any angling with anybody at that event. Not that I do anyway, but I was just happy to pay whatever people wanted. But yeah, I'm happy to have that in the collection. got the PC Engine one. I've got the bloody hell, Game Gear, Sega Game Gear. Got the Mega Drive version of Space Harrier 2, and I've got several 8-bit versions of the game, Commodore, Spectrum and Amstrad. But yeah, Sega Saturn goes nicely now into the collection. I mean, I'm not 100% sure that I've already got it. Some people will take more notice than me because I am rubbish. Remembering, like I said, I don't think I've got it. I'm pretty sure I ain't got it. Well, anyway, if I have, then it's an extra, and I don't know what I'll do with it. Last bit of coffee. So, there was a cracking stall, and they did like personalised stuff, and they had some like ID badge, umbrella ID badges, and I got one for Joe. I got one for Joe as a little gift, and a little vial with like a virus thing in it. It's like a black squiggly stuff. I should get it out and show you, but anyway, they did all these, and they did printed stuff. But they also had these signs, these illuminated signs, and ideally I wanted one with Commodore or Commodore 64 lit up. That'd have been nice. And yeah, I could have always asked them to do it, but obviously they wouldn't have done it there and then. But they had some on display of different ones, so I've gone with this. It's the arcade. Obviously it's not lit up because it's not plugged in, but it does light up orange. This all this white stuff, I think, this white lettering and that, it lights up orange. I think it's ace. I got a little chain with it as well to hang it up. Yeah, and like I said, that's going to go in my lockup. That's going to hang down somewhere and light up for the arcade. Like I say, I'd like a Commodore 64 one. And if I can find out what, because I didn't get a business card off them, but Daniel will know who it was. And maybe I can order one. So we're on to the last two items now. Both from Retro Repair Bear, Claire. The other half of Retro Bear, Russ. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Obviously she's modding computers and other items, repairing stuff. And they're bloody not organised. I've got some leaflets. But yeah, I will show them in another video. But yeah, she had some items on display, and I'm gonna show you what I picked up second or last from Mrs. Bear, Claire. Now I have got a Spectrum, a ZX Spectrum, little rubber keyboard one, but I didn't have a tape deck. And I saw what Mrs. Bear had on her stall, and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna have one. I'm gonna get one because it saves the hassle of buying the cassette player separately. And to be honest, I think these are probably one of the best Spectrums that they had. I believe these come in two colours, black and grey. I've got the grey one. I'm talking, of course, about the +2. Look at that beauty, and it's been cleaned and recapped and all that kind of stuff that Mrs. Bear does. And it's just fantastic. Lovely keyboard. You know, it is better than the little rubber keyboard as much as that one holds a lot of nostalgia for me. You know, that's a lot more hard wearing, and it's a thing of beauty. Now, she had a +3 which was modded to run Go Trek. Is it Go Trek? Go Track maybe, which is, I don't know what she explained it to me. I haven't got a clue. Basically, I think you put an SD card in, USB stick, loaded with games, and it just loads them up automatically, I think. Yeah, when people are technical with me, I'm sorry, it just goes straight out of over. But yeah, I did think about that. But as unreliable as a lot of cassettes are, I don't know. I want to actually try and load the games and actually use them, load the games and play them from the actual physical tape. I want to see the loading bars and hear the loading noise. Yeah, as weird as it is, just you can't beat that loading sound. So yeah, I want to do it the old-fashioned way, the frustrating way. Well, that is absolutely fantastic. And she knocked a little bit off for me as well, bless her. Can't thank you enough, Claire. That is fantastic. But wait till you see this. Wait till you see this. It's not gaming related. Though I could copy games on it, possibly. And I believe this may have lived in Danester's shop for a while, if I'm not mistaken. And it's this beast. It's a boombox. I'll have to sit back and let it. Look at that. Yeah, it's like from the 80s. It's a boombox, a ghetto blaster. And it's, again, she's refurbished it and done whatever she does, tinkered with it to make it all nice and clean and lovely and like brand new from the 80s. But also with this, it's modded, and it's modded to use Bluetooth, which means that I can connect my phone to it via Bluetooth and play music off YouTube or whatever, off my phone, from whatever source, through this. It's just unbelievably sexy. Look at that aerial. That's the good old days. The good old aerial. Yeah, I'm buzzing with this. When I go to my lockup, I do like to listen to music. I've got 2 soundtrack discs. One I got off Danester, another I got from where did I get it from? No idea. Sore Thumbs? It might have been Sore Thumbs. But yeah, I can't play a lot of the soundtracks through a disc player because I just can't got the discs. I've only got 2 discs. This just lets me play anything off well, it will be YouTube because that's all I listen to. The COD Warzone soundtracks. 3 hours of Rob Hubbard, for 3 hours of Martin Galway. I'm absolutely spoilt with it. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. What is it, my kit? It's a Fisher. She had 2 others as well. She had a smaller one, and she had this big thing, silver metallic. Another, it were lovely, but this is more akin to what I actually owned back when I was a young'un. And it takes batteries. It's got batteries in it. It's also hardwired for a plug. But it's beautiful. The speaker's detached, I've been told. I don't want to. I'm just going to leave it as it is. But yeah, in my lockup, with my new computer desk, my new layout, it's going to sit on the computer desk. It's going to pump out some tunes while I'm in there. So, absolutely fantastic. Again, thank you, Claire. It's I pretty much bought it as soon as I went in. You know, it's one of them things you just know, don't you, what you've got to have. I went down there purely for the social aspect. I spent about 300 quid. Oh, good grief! But it's all worth it. It's all good stuff, and I'm buzzing. I'll probably not be able to spend over about 3 months now, but it don't matter. I'm happy with what I've got. I'm going to be busy over the next 2 or 3 weeks in between work, sorting my lockup out. So I'm going to explain that in a separate video when in a lockup video. You know, a bit of a sad story in there, as well as you know the positives of it. Anyway, that's in another video. That's it for now. And no, it ain't. What am I on about? I've got some more stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I've got 3 more games. Commodore games. I got them off Aunt Harper. His stall. I thought they were all Commodore. They're not actually. I've got 2 Commodore and 1 Spectrum. Let's quickly flick through them. First of all, we have got an Atlantis game. This is Death Race. Atlantis is a set I'm going for. It's not massive. Should be quite achievable pretty easily. Then we've got, on Kick's label, we have got Stunt Car Racer. Death Race for £3. This was £3, which I don't think were bad. Stunt Car Racer is a great game, and it's on Kick's label, which I'm kind of collecting for. And then I noticed this on Spectrum. It's a +2 release, which will give me a chance to test the old +2 out. That's that side. For £6, this is Mario Brothers. Mario Brothers on the Spectrum by Ocean. I honestly didn't know it existed, and I must admit, at first I thought, is it a bootleg copy? Is it homebrew or something? But no, it's Ocean. Just shows you, doesn't it, that you learn something every day. Nintendo. Cassette there, Ocean, Mario Brothers. I don't know why, I just didn't think it existed on the Spectrum. But anyway, that's going to get tested out, and we'll see how it plays. Anyway, that is it. Dinner size pickups. Big giant carvery plate, that's what this episode is. To Dana and Ant for organising the event, to all the traders, and the venue, and anybody else who were involved in some kind of arranging it or whatever with it. Brilliant, really good day, really good event. I hope it continues to grow. The thing is, Danester and Ant, they know what makes a good event, and that ethos. That's what I'm trying to think of. That ethos will follow through onto other events. I'm sure of it, and that's what makes them so good. Anyway, thank you for watching, and until the next one, which could be any time, I'll see you all later. Take care.